A conversation that I wanted to have for a long time, um, that I haven't had a chance to have, that I'm gonna do now. Excuse me. So I'm talking about family members of people that live with sickle cell. Like, not all of us are blessed with amazing family members that believe that you're really going through the pain and believe your struggle and everything that you're going through. And then you have some family members that believe that, oh, if a child or individual has sickle cell, they're useless. They're going to die by a certain time. They're not going to be able to accomplish nothing. So, focus on your healthier kids. Like, that's got to stop. You're not God. You don't know what everybody's situation is going to be later on down the line. Some of the most successful excuse me, some of the most successful people have sickle cell. People that have sickle cell, we continue to strive, we continue to drive, we continue to do the things that we need to do, for survival. So to sit there and say that, oh, this child is not going to get to the level of what children should be, or because this child has sickle cell, this child is not enough for you, go have other kids. I've talked to people in different situations. Some people I've talked to where their parents have kids with sickle cell and they split up and they want to go, try having kids somewhere else. And then, it sometimes works out, sometimes it doesn't work out. Just because you go and have another healthier kid doesn't mean that your child with sickle cell is useless to you. Like, that child might be who's going to feed you in the future. That child might be who's going to take care of you in the future. Now people are living to be in their 50s and their 60s with sickle cell. So how dare anybody predict how long somebody's going to be on this planet? Even healthy people that are born that are absolutely healthy, no issues, nothing wrong with them. You don't know when they're going to live on this planet. Some of them don't live to be their 50s or their 40s. Nobody knows how long they have on this planet. Only God knows his plan for all of us here. So I want people to really go have several seats and stop telling, people that, oh, your child is only going to live to a certain age. And even parents, this is an advice to you. Don't feel like your child is useless because they have sickle cell or because they were only on this planet for, a specific amount of time. Each person has their reason why they're on this planet. God knows the reason why everybody's here. Everybody comes into your life for a reason. So don't throw away that child that has sickle cell and say, oh, my healthier kids need my attention more. No, treat all your children the same. Regardless of what the disease is that they have, you treat them the same. They're children. It doesn't matter what it is that they have or what it is that they're going through. They're still your child. They still need your attention. Don't give up on one child just because they have something. You don't know what that child is going to become tomorrow. So, this is kind of like my little advice on motivations to people living with sickle cell as well as their families. Like, just have faith. Have faith in God. Know that you're on this planet for a reason. And know that your situation can always be a lot worse. So always be grateful to God for your sickle cell. Because situation could be a lot worse. There are healthy people that have children that have, cancer or, multiple sclerosis, or some can't even leave the hospital because one health condition after the other. So what I'm saying to you is don't let any medical condition hold you down. Live your life. Don't teach your children to sit here and be, feeling sorry for themselves and, oh, you have sickle cell, go sit down. I want you to last longer, so go sit down. No. Definitely set limitations, but don't set too much limitations for your children, Let them live. Let them experience. Let them be there. Let them see their, peers play. Let them play with their peers. One thing I have to say about my parents, they never restricted us. Growing up, we used to have neighbors and extended family just talk trash. They used to say, oh, those kids are not going to live long. Their dad lives in the U.S. Their mom is always going in and out of the hospital with them. But guess what? I'm still here, and I still make my mother proud. You know, I'm not a perfect child. You know, I do a lot of things that she does not agree with, but I am still here. Sickle cell or not, I'm still here. I'm still here. I still hold myself down. I take care of myself. You know, I've been working since the age of 15. I'm very grateful to my parents for teaching me, you know, the importance of working hard and working for something that you want. And I've always done that. So I'm very grateful to my parents, and I'm very grateful to God for my little sickle cell, because as I said, it could be a lot worse. So just a little advice to families and people living with sickle cell. Live your truth. Be grateful to God, you know. Be yourself, you know. Stop letting other people bully you or talk about you into covering up about your disease. Enough is enough. It's about time you come out and you start speaking your truth, and you start teaching people about, you know, yourself, and letting them learn from the experience. So it's about time. This is just my little advice to everybody. Stop, you know, looking at someone and saying, oh, you know, they're going to be useless. No, you don't know that. You're not God. So that's just my take.
Thumbs up button, and don't forget to come to our